Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the NECA Predator Bad Blood vs. Enforcer 2-pack. And I guess it would almost be like an ultimate 2-pack because of all the accessories and options you get in there and all the added articulation. These are sort of like re-releases of figures because we've had the Bad Blood Predator before and the Enforcer Predator, but they weren't painted as nice, and they had less accessories. Like each of them only came with one head, either masked. He came with a masked head, he came with an unmasked head, but now you get each. And there's some extra accessories like this disc up here, and then he comes with just a mask by itself. So some things like that are pretty damn cool. I'm not going to compare them to the old ones. I do believe these ones are better. But you can see some nice art there of the Bad Blood Predator. And there's the Enforcer. And when I reviewed these figures originally, I hadn't ever read the comics, but now I have. And I really liked it. The art was a little odd, but it was a pretty cool story. And basically, Bad Blood Predator is like a serial killer, a psychopath among the predators. Like even the predators think he's nuts and he kills too much. And that's what the Enforcer is there for. He's to come to stop him. Like he even kills other predators. But there you can see all new ultimate articulation, sword, spear, trophy heads and skulls, interchangeable head and hands. And over on the Guardian, featuring all new ultimate articulation, backpack, spear, mask, open and closed disc, interchangeable head and hands. So there's a picture of the back. You can see a lot of cool poses with those two figures. Down here you can see some other figures that are available. Looks like these are all comic figures. That's pretty cool. And up here is a description basically of the comic if you want to pause it and read it. Okay, well, let's open this up. Now here's the back insert, which this is pretty damn cool looking. This would make a really good display background if you got space for it. I say that because I don't really have much space for it. But if you do, this looks pretty cool. I really like it. Now there's something a little weird here. I don't know if this is in everybody's or what, but I have these two little spots here with nothing in it. They're just empty. Looks like something goes there. I don't know what. Well, I believe what's supposed to go in that spot is extra hands, because it says that he comes with alternate hands, but he does not have any alternate hands in here. So my luck with NECA figures has been pretty bad lately. I got the Ultimate Stripe Gremlins figure, and his face is glued on crooked, and his leg broke very easily. And then I bought another Ultimate Gremlin, and the little tiny mohawk on his head is just missing. See, he's supposed to have a little tiny spiky mohawk there. It just wasn't there. So yeah, I've been having some bad luck with NECA figures lately. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's been a long time since I really had any issues, and then lately I've been having lots of issues with their figures. I don't know what's going on there. But that's not all. There's even a bigger thing here. Now, what is this? Like, it looks like how did this even happen? I don't know what. There's like a big hole in his like underwear there or whatever, like a really big hole. How did that even make it into the package like that? Like that's pretty bad. Also looks like there's some issues with his arm here. So I don't know. This is not good. There was only one set at the store I was at. It was Target, so it wasn't like I could pick through them, and I didn't notice this anyway. But yeah, I just been having some bad luck with their figures lately. So there they are, opened up with their accessories, or at least the accessories that I got, since I'm missing some pieces. But you can see the alternate head for the Bad Blood Predator. Then he's got this spear, sort of machete looking sword. He's got these trophy heads that he took from a couple characters in the comic. Some little skulls. Piece of his dreadlock that was ripped off by a character. Then over here we have these two discs here So both of these discs go to the Enforcer. I guess that's what it says on the side of the box, open and closed discs. So I guess this is supposed to be the same disc. This is just the open version, I guess. I don't know. And then there's his helmet with no head. It's pretty cool. His alternate hand. His laser cannon. That's what I like to call it, even though it's supposedly called a plasma caster. I just don't like that name. And there's his unmasked head. And his spear. So I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be buying another one of these and returning this one to get the hands that I'm missing and one that doesn't have this big giant chunk missing from his underwear. So besides that, if I just ignore that stuff, I do like this set a lot. I think it's pretty cool. And I do think it's an improvement over the original releases of these figures. But we'll be doing comparison. For the Bad Blood Predator, I stuck the skull onto his belt. And then I believe these severed faces, or actually severed half heads, also hook onto the belt over here. Now looking at the comic, it seems that the positioning of these heads is this head goes up front here and this one kind of goes in the back there like that. Man, those heads are painted really nice, real bloody, real nice paint, real nice blood coming off of them. You can see the back of them sculpted with part of his brain, and man, it's just nasty looking, but in a good way. I like it. And this time you come with this masked head, which you didn't get last time. At first I thought this mask didn't appear in the comics and that NECA just made it up, because I went through all my comics and it wasn't in there, but I found out that the 4-part series that I have, there's actually a prequel story that leads up to it, and that's where they show Bad Blood's mask. I like the sharp little points up here. It's going around. Just the shape of it's really cool. It's a pretty awesome mask, and I'll probably keep it on him because I actually like it better than the head. And the head's still pretty cool. But yeah, I like the gold look to it. I like the little red eye. It's like the lens seems to be missing from this one, from this eye, but there's still a lens on that side. So that's pretty cool. I really like that mask they did there. So there's a look at the unmasked head, and that head is really cool. I like the little markings there. Look like tattoos. He's got the little ring. Oh, it actually moves. So that head is pretty cool. But I want to compare this to the original release and see the differences, because I know the paint's different, but I want to see if there's anything else. I think the articulation is different also. Alright, so here is the older version of Bad Blood. And man, this new one is definitely painted better. Like, most everything is better about this one. Oh, and I did want to mention that I noticed something that's really annoying about the missing hands for him. I don't have this hand. The hand that he would use to hold his weapons. Like, he can't hold his weapons because he didn't come for the extra damn hands, damn it! So yeah, I'm definitely taking that set back, getting a better one. Hopefully it has everything. Maybe I should buy the set and make sure I got everything, in case that set is also missing stuff. And then take back the set that sucks and get my money back. Well, damn it. It's annoying to do. I just had to do that with the Gremlins. But yeah, you can definitely see the paint is better. One little thing that is better about this one though is he's got blood. I like the blood on him. That's human blood on right there, and then on his blades. They didn't add any of that here. And it's not like they can't have blood, because I mean it's on these faces. So I don't think the excuse of they don't put blood on it is an excuse. Like, maybe they just didn't want it on there, I don't know. But I could add it if I want it. I don't know if I will. I probably will. Yeah, pretty much everything's painted better. I really like the purple on this one. Adds a little more to his color. His little, like you see his little stripes on his skin, you can see better than on this one. Well, actually this one you can see they're just different color. These are like pink. These are sort of like dark red. You can see like the skull on the shoulder. It's painted much, much better. Looks like his little thing's kind of bent on this one, but I can heat that up and fix it. The head's painted better. Like, I like the skin color and the shading on this head so much better than this old one. The bones on his shoulder are painted better. His armor's better. Like, his armor actually looks like metal. The old one, it didn't look very good. Especially like right there. I mean, look at that compared to this. Like this new one's so much better. And what else? Like his little loincloth plate thing here is better than this one, painted better. The severed heads are a lot better too. Yeah, definitely, they're definitely an improvement. Whereas Disco's is painted better. The knee pads, well, actually, the knee pads I could see either one being. Yeah, it's hard to pick between the knee pads. Actually, you can see the teeth a little better on the old one, the old one's knee pads, in some of the details. So I think maybe the edge goes to the old one on the knee pads. So that's really the first thing. The little spines are definitely painted better on the new one. You know, the skin on the feet, the way they painted the skin on his legs, the netting, it's all better on the new one. Like, if you really like this Predator and want the best version, I definitely think it's worth getting the new one. The only issue is you might have some missing pieces or broken figures or something, which really sucks. Man, look at that. You can really see the armor difference there in the paint. So much better. And the paint on the skin here too in the back. Yeah, it's just so much better on this new one. It's like night and day almost. And as for articulation, you can see this one has the torso joint. This one does not. This one has double jointed elbows. This one only has a single joint. So that's added. The new one has, you can flip this up. This one you cannot do it on this one. And it looks like the knees are the same. Looks like the ankles are the same. What about the bicep? Yep, up at the top of the bicep, there's an extra joint there that is not on this one. So yeah, I mean, I do think it's worth the upgrade. Like this set is kind of expensive. I was kind of like feeling guilty for buying figures that I already owned, but I do think it's a vast improvement over the original. So I don't regret it now at all. So now we'll take a look at the Enforcer Predator. And like I said, it's got this big giant hole. Man, it sucks so much. I mean, I could actually maybe, if it was just the hands that were missing, maybe I could use the old one's hands, but with this, no. And also the elbow here is pretty screwed up. I mean, look at that. I don't know what the hell's even going on there. But yeah, it's a mess. One thing better about this one is he comes with an unmasked head. The original one did not. I mean, it's a pretty plain Predator head, so it's not like that amazing, but still, it's cool that he comes with it. And the mask, which is cool. And I'll stick his laser cannon on. Goes on like usual. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's compare him to the original. So there you can see the new one looks a little bit taller than the old one. And just like the Bad Blood Predator, there is more articulation. This one has the torso joint. The old one don't. This one has the joint up here at the top of the bicep. This one doesn't. And this one has double jointed elbows. This does not. And this one also has the opening panel here. Maybe, I think it looks like it. Yeah, it opens up the other way, but this one does not open on the old one. So, yep, definitely better articulation on this new one. And I do like the height difference. It's pretty cool. And you can easily see that the armor is painted much better on this new one. I mean, the old one is just like one color basically. But there's actually shading on this new one that makes it look so much better. Like, look at all that. It's so much better on this new one. I keep saying that, but I mean, it's such an improvement. The painting on the skin is better. Definitely the painting on the net. You can see the painting on the nets on this one's kind of sloppy on this old one. The dreads, the ring on the dreads are much easier to see than they are in the old one. The paint on the disc holder, once again, is much better in the new one. One slight Again, one slight thing better about the old one, I think the paint on this little loincloth in the back looks a little better than the new one. But that's a very, very minor thing there. On the old one, the lenses on his eyes are kind of like textured. They're just smooth on the new one. So I don't know why that changed. A little symbol right here on his strap you can see much better on the new one. It's kind of hard to see in the old one. Looks like the wrist gauntlet over here is a little better. Just slightly though. Really it's just a different shade. You can kind of see the detail a little more in this new one. I do think the Bad Blood Predator, the differences are really, really awesome. On this one, it's a little less drastic, but still definitely better, and I definitely think it's worth getting to get the better version of him also. Except that mine has this, oh damn it! Oh, that just pisses me off. Get sick of this NECA bad luck I got. Maybe everybody's got the luck, and it's just that not everybody's talking about it. I don't know. But yeah, these old versions just nowhere near as nice as these new ones. So I guess we can switch these heads. I'm going to take this off so I don't screw it up while trying to switch these heads. It's a little harder to get this head off than it was the Bad Blood one. Yeah, let's get this head on. Hey, what is the hair going into the hole there? What the hell's going on around here? Okay. Get in there. Get in there, damn it. Oh, that's hard to get. Why is his head so much harder to switch than the other one? Okay, there he is with the unmasked head. That's pretty cool. Not the most amazing looking head compared to some of the other unmasked Predators, but I mean it's cool that it's an option. Especially if you're going to recreate the end fight between them. But yeah, that's cool. Wonder if you can get this to go on there. Probably not. No, definitely not. Definitely not going to put that on there. But basically you can just have him laying there with Bad Blood holding it. Well, you can't really hold it because you don't have gripping hands because they weren't included. But maybe you can just do like, there we go, that works. That's pretty cool. But you can see that the mask is also sculpted on the inside, which looks really nice. That's pretty cool. This is the Predator. I think in the original read for him we called the Shredder because it looks like Shredder's helmet from Ninja Turtles. Let's see what these look like together. Oh yeah, they look pretty damn close. There's a part towards the end of the comic where Bad Blood stabs Enforcer Predator with his own helmet. The spike, that big spike that comes out of the top, he just stabs him right in the chest with it. So that's most likely why they included the mask without the head. One difference though is that you can see Bad Blood doesn't have his blades on his arm there, but you can't really take that off, so you can't get the exact look. And here is his disc. See, this one is just, I guess, what it looks like when he just has it right there. I ain't gonna try to get that in right now. Then it opens up and gets electricity all over it, I guess. And that's pretty damn cool. So there he is holding it. That's cool. Never got one like this before. Now the box says that both of these discs go to the Enforcer Predator. And this is the closed one, this was the open one. But looking at the comics, I don't think that's correct. I think this one goes to the Enforcer and this one goes to Bad Blood, because this is what his disc looks like. Because they actually throw discs at each other and they hit each other and explode. So yeah, this goes to Bad Blood. And here's his big long spear. Pretty plain. Looks pretty much like all the other ones, just that this one's all silver. And there's unmasked Bad Blood next to unmasked Enforcer. You can see that Bad Blood is a little bit taller. I'm not sure where exactly in his body it is that makes him taller. Maybe it's just the head. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. Somewhere, something here is making him taller. I'm not sure what it is. Man, I love this Bad Blood Predator. He looks so awesome. And I just like the idea of there being, it's kind of like the Jason Voorhees of the Predators, like a psycho killer in their species. And there's pretty much what they look like in the comics most of the time. But yeah, I definitely prefer the Guardian with that mask on. That mask is pretty cool, and his head isn't that great. It's a little bit more difficult to decide with him. I'm probably going to keep the helmet on for a while just because I'm not used to it, and it's really cool. But he also has a pretty cool unmasked head. Okay, so I really do like this set. I think it is a vast improvement over the originals, especially for the Bad Blood Predator with his extra helmet, and so much paint detail on him is improved. But the Enforcer Predator is also improved a lot too. And both of them come with extra accessories and lots of extra articulation, which is really awesome. I really do recommend this set if you like the originals. If you have the originals and you're fine with them, I can see not getting this set, but I'm happy I got it. But, like I said, I'm going to be returning this one because of some major issues, like this big giant hole in his underwear there, and also the Bad Blood Predator is missing both of his alternate hands, so he can't hold his weapons. So that's really disappointing. But other than that, I really do like this set. It's pretty damn cool. So I went to the other Target and they still had the set there, so I bought it and brought it home, and luckily it did have the alternate hands. So I've got the gripping hands for the Bad Blood Predator, and also there was no hole in the crotch in the Enforcer Predator. However, there is still something weird about it. There's like what looks to be a fingerprint. It looks like it's glue or maybe paint or something, but it looks like a fingerprint on his crotch. So it's still not perfect, but much better than a giant hole. And also the arm, there's no issue with the arm. It's all in there. So that's good. So I ended up taking it back to Target and told them the issues with it, and they gave me my money back, so that's pretty cool. I guess if you see these in stores, really try to inspect the package and see that they're all right before you buy it. Hopefully if something's wrong with one of them, that they'll have another set there. But I've been to 2 Targets and both of the Targets only had 1 set each, so I don't know how much selection you will have. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Bad blood, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Enforcer comes for you? Enforcers is filmed on location with the Yatu of law enforcement. All suspects are murdered and their heads are brought back to the court of law to be stuck in a jar for display.
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it!